To help you find the perfect Rolex, I have prepared a beginner's guide to every model in the legendary watchmaker's current collection. Let's dive in. But before we do, here's a quick history lesson. I promise it'll be brief. History of Rolex watches. The company we know today as Rolex was founded in London in 1905 by Bavarian entrepreneur Hans Wilsdorf and his brother-in-law, Alfred Davis. Initially, Wilsdorf and Davis started not as watchmakers, but as watch importers, sourcing components from Switzerland and the UK and selling them to retailers. Simple enough, right? Well, there was a little twist, though. They would often print their own names on the dials, with the W&D logo appearing on the inside of the case back. However, Hans Wilsdorf had grander ambitions. In 1908, he renamed the company Rolex and began assembling watches using the finest components. This proved to be fairly successful. So much so that in 1910, Rolex won a first-class chronometer certificate from the rating office in Bienne, Switzerland. Then, in 1914, a Rolex watch became the first ever non-marine chronometer to be granted a Class A chronometer certificate from the Kew Observatory in England. With the Rolex name becoming synonymous with the highest quality level, Wilsdorf set about expanding his reach. In 1926 and 1931, he came up with arguably the two most important innovations that wristwatches have ever had in their entire history. The first was a workable, waterproof housing, known as the Oyster. In one stroke, it solved the main problem that had plagued wristwatches ever since their creation, namely their susceptibility to dust and moisture creeping inside and damaging the mechanism. With this new invention, the wristwatch suddenly became practical for everyday use. The next big thing was the Perpetual movement, a self-winding mechanism that used the natural motion of the wearer's arm to wind the watch, eliminating the need for manual winding. This not only made wristwatches more convenient and reliable, but also enhanced their precision and durability. These innovations solidified Rolex's reputation for producing high-quality, innovative watches. And the rest is history. So, now on to the list. Professional Rolex models. Let's start with some of the most recognizable professional models that the brand offers. In first place stands the Cosmograph Daytona. Number 1, Cosmograph Daytona. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Cosmograph Daytona Platinum 126506 is arguably the most iconic timepiece ever released. Designed for the high-stakes world of racing, the Daytona wasn't the first tachometer-equipped watch, but it has certainly been the most successful. Its 3-subdial layout is instantly recognizable, and the engraved bezel paired with the 4130 caliber makes it one of the finest chronographs out there. But what truly sets the Daytona apart is its connection to the legendary Hollywood actor Paul Newman. Newman became the face of the Daytona to such an extent that a particular dial style was named after him. This Paul Newman dial features a striking black and white contrast with exotic subdials and a matching 60-second ring. The association is so strong that Paul Newman's own Daytona sold for a world record $17.8 million at auction. The modern versions of the Daytona are almost as hard to get your hands on, but if you're a true collector, the Cosmograph Daytona can be a serious statement piece. In 2023, the entire collection was updated with subtle adjustments to the case and dial, with the Platinum reference number 126506 standing out as the most spectacular model. If you're after a watch that embodies history, prestige, and exceptional craftsmanship, the Daytona is the one to beat. Number 2, Submariner. Up next, the Rolex Submariner is the archetypal dive watch, and arguably the first true water-resistant watch that really put Rolex on the map. A spiritual successor to the original 1923 Oyster, the Submariner was released in 1953 and immediately set the standard, obliterating any competition. Even today, it remains the benchmark for dive watches, equipped with all the professional touches that you'd expect. A unidirectional rotating bezel, a rugged case, and water resistance effective of up to 300 meters. What makes the Submariner truly special, however, is its versatility. The simplicity of its dial, combined with various metal and color options, the royal blue is particularly iconic, means that You can wear it with anything, from a wetsuit to a tuxedo. And let's not forget its reliability. The in-house caliber 3130 is engineered to be 10 times more precise than a traditional hairspring when it comes to bumps and shocks. The most recent redesign saw the Submariner's size subtly adjusted to 41mm, making it slimmer and less chunky, with redesigned hands that enhance its classic look. Available in both date and time-only versions, the latest models feature the 3230 caliber automatic movement for the non-date version and the 3235 caliber automatic movement for the date version, both boasting a 70-hour power reserve. Number 3. Sea Dweller. In 1967, the Rolex Sea Dweller took the professional diving watch to new extremes, 1,220 meters to be exact. While the Sea Dweller range included the Deepsea sub-collection, in 2024, Rolex separated the two, leaving the Sea Dweller somewhat underrepresented. It only has a single model available in 2 colorways. In terms of style, the Sea Dweller is similar to the Submariner, but it features a bigger, bulkier case and enhanced waterproofing thanks to Rolex's patented ring lock system. This makes it a bit larger, but even at 43mm, it's surprisingly wearable for a watch designed to withstand such incredible depths. So, if you're a deep sea diver, or just someone who appreciates top-tier engineering in a timepiece, the Sea Dweller is an impressive choice. Number 4. Deepsea. Remember how Rolex separated the Deepsea sub-collection from the main series? Well, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Deepsea 136668LB comes from a line that includes a few standout models, such as the Standard Edition and the Deepsea Challenge. In an interesting twist for 2024, Rolex introduced a touch of luxury to these extreme divers, with a full gold edition featuring a striking blue dial. Now, while it's hard to imagine anyone risking a gold watch at a depth of 3,900 meters, it certainly makes a statement. The Deepsea Challenge, however, is in a league of its own. With a massive 50mm diameter, this watch is built to endure the most insane depths imaginable, boasting a water resistance rating of 11,000 meters. The Deepsea Challenge was also Rolex's first titanium timepiece, introducing this lightweight, durable, and corrosion-resistant material to their collections. Number 5. Yacht-Master. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Yacht-Master is designed for life aboard boats and ships, perfect for those who love the high seas. While it's a nautical watch, it's not meant for deep-sea diving like some of its Rolex siblings. One of the standout features of the Yacht-Master is its precious metal rotating bezel, giving it a touch of glamour fit for an onboard cocktail party. Despite its luxurious appearance, the bezel is a genuine tool, making the watch easy to use and read. In 2024, Rolex discontinued the Yacht-Master 2, which raises the question, what niche does the standard Yacht-Master fill that the superior diving specs of the Submariner can't also accommodate? The answer lies in its blend of elegance and functionality. While it may not dive as deep, the Yacht-Master offers a perfect balance of style and performance, making it an ideal choice for any yachtsman. Number 6. Explorer. As early as the 1930s, Rolex was equipping explorers, mountaineers, and adventurous masochists of all kinds with watches in their then new Oyster case. Feedback from the tops of peaks and the polar ice caps directly led to the development of the Explorer in 1953 and Explorer 2 in 1972. The difference between the two models, other than size, is that the Explorer 2 is fitted with a 24-hour hand and a fixed bezel, helping adventurers distinguish between day and night when they're caving. Both watches, however, are built to withstand whatever the wilderness can throw at them. All of this is ensured by a corrosion-resistant Oyster steel case and movements with parachrome hairsprings and Paraflex shock absorbers. In 2021, both Explorers received updates. The Explorer 2, celebrating its 50th anniversary, got a slight redesign. However, in 2023, the standard 39mm edition was replaced by the new 40mm version. For those who crave adventure and need a reliable companion, the Rolex Explorer is the perfect watch. Number 7. GMT Master 2. The Rolex GMT Master 2 is a symbol of precision and innovation originally designed for pilots. The GMT Master was the pioneering dual time zone wristwatch, using its 24-hour hand and rotating bezel to display a second time zone effortlessly. One of the most iconic variations is the Pepsi Cola, distinguished by its blue and red bezel representing day and night. Other famous versions include the red and black Coke, the brown and black Root Beer, and the blue and black Batman. These bezels now feature incredibly durable Cerachrome inserts, replacing the original brittle Bakelite. In recent years, Rolex introduced various new models, such as the Hulk with its green and black bezel, and the latest edition of a black and gray colorway in steel. Each GMT Master 2 is finished with a Cyclops magnifier over the date window, adding to its functionality and iconic design. The GMT Master 2 is the ultimate jet-setting companion and remains an enduring symbol of Rolex's commitment to excellence in watchmaking. Number 8. Air King. The Rolex Air King reference 126900 epitomizes the essence of cockpit-ready timepieces, legibility above all else. First introduced in 1958, the Air King builds upon Rolex's legacy of watches used by aviators since the 1930s. Originally featuring a gold dial, the modern version's black and white contrast, along with oversized 3, 6, and 9 numerals, stand out easily. In 2022, the Air King received updates including crown guards, a modern movement, and a redesigned minute track for improved aesthetics and functionality. Despite its 40mm size, which is smaller than many modern pilot watches, its unparalleled clarity more than compensates. Highlighted by a distinctive green hour hand, the Air King stands out as the most elegant among Rolex's professional timepieces. Well, at least in my opinion. Best of all, you don't have to be a navigator to appreciate the allure of this timepiece. It fits seamlessly into any occasion. Alright, let's move on to the classic models now. The classic models. Rolex's classics have defined luxury and precision for generations. These masterpieces tell a story of heritage, craftsmanship, and innovation. Let's start with the Datejust. Number 9, Datejust. The Rolex Datejust 31mm, reference 278274, epitomizes elegance and versatility within the Rolex collection. First introduced in 1945 to commemorate Rolex's 40th anniversary, the Datejust was revolutionary as the first automatic watch with a date window. Originally, the date change mechanism began to adjust before midnight, but since 1955 it has been instantaneous. Today, the Datejust continues to exude glamour with a range of sizes from 31mm to 41mm, offering an array of dial colors crafted from all Rolex precious metals. The bezel options include plain, fluted, and diamond set variations, allowing for personalization that suits any taste and occasion. Moreover, it can seamlessly transition from formal occasions to everyday wear. Number 10. Day-Date. Introduced in 1956, the Rolex Day-Date was the first watch to prominently display both the date and the day of the week in full on the dial, setting a new standard in horological elegance and functionality. Its immediate popularity among influential figures, including presidents, earned it the nickname President, which has since become synonymous with the Day-Date itself. Today, the Day-Date is available in 36 and 40mm variants. In any case, it is crafted exclusively in precious metals, emphasizing its status as a symbol of power and wealth. The introduction of the new generation 3255 movement ensures exceptional performance and reliability. In 2023, Rolex unveiled a unique off-catalog edition of the 36mm Day-Date with an enamel dial featuring a vibrant jigsaw puzzle motif in bright colors. Departing from tradition, this special edition includes positive affirmations instead of the days, and emojis instead of the date, adding a playful twist to the classic elegance of the Day-Date. Number 11. Oyster Perpetual. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual pays homage to Rolex's pioneering spirit with a modern reinterpretation of its first waterproof wristwatch, introduced in 1926. This timepiece is a direct descendant of the watch that established Rolex's reputation for combining practicality and elegance. While the Oyster Perpetual stays true to its minimalist roots, Rolex has infused it with a touch of creativity. The watch comes in an array of vibrant dial colors such as olive green, blue, and striking turquoise. In 2023, Rolex introduced the Celebration dial, featuring a blend of these lively colors across sizes ranging from 28 to 41 millimeters. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the Oyster Perpetual is equipped with a range of reliable in-house movements, ensuring precision and durability. It represents Rolex watchmaking at its purest, emphasizing timeless design and impeccable craftsmanship. Number 12. Sky Dweller. Unlike the GMT Master 2, which focuses on practicality in the cockpit, the Rolex Sky Dweller is designed for those who travel first class and appreciate intricate complications. At first glance, the Sky Dweller features a distinctive off-center rotating disc at 6 o'clock, elegantly displaying a second time zone. Setting the local time, reference time, and calendar is intuitive with Rolex's patented command bezel, allowing adjustments directly from the crown. Despite its complexity, the Sky Dweller maintains a refined elegance with its sleek dial and iconic fluted bezel, available in luxurious precious metals. In 2024, Rolex revitalized the Sky Dweller collection with Golden Jubilee bracelets, enhancing its prestige and timeless appeal. Number 13. Perpetual 1908. In 2023, Rolex introduced a new classical dress watch line, the Rolex Perpetual 1908. This collection pays homage to the year when the name Rolex first adorned watch dials. The Perpetual 1908 embodies traditional elegance with a modern twist. Its 39mm case exudes sophistication, featuring a two-tiered bezel with a dome tactile upper part and Rolex's signature fluted pattern below. In 2024, Rolex introduced a second edition with a guilloche dial, showcasing intricate craftsmanship rarely seen in Rolex timepieces. Underneath the refined exterior lies the caliber 7140 movement, distinguished by its exquisite finishing. Rolex applies its unique touch to the Côte de Genève motif, enhancing each bar with a polished groove, a subtle yet distinctive detail appreciated by watch enthusiasts. For aficionados seeking a timepiece that embodies historical significance and timeless elegance, the Rolex Perpetual 1908 is a true classic. But there's more to this list. While Rolex has officially discontinued some models, you can still find them in pre-loved condition. Let's explore them as well. Discontinued models. Number 14. Milgauss. The Rolex Milgauss was designed to withstand magnetic forces of up to 1,000 Gauss. It quickly became a favorite among scientists and engineers working in environments where magnetism is prevalent, such as at CERN. What sets the Milgauss apart is not just its technical prowess, but also its distinctive design elements. The lime green sapphire crystal, a nod to its anti-magnetic capabilities, surrounds the dial, creating a unique visual appeal. The lightning bolt-shaped second hand in bright orange adds a playful yet functional touch, complementing the medium blue dial. These features combined make the Milgauss one of the most recognizable and individualistic Rolex models. However, despite its technological advancements and distinctive style, the Milgauss faced challenges in a market increasingly saturated with anti-magnetic watches. In 2023, Rolex decided to discontinue the Milgauss, marking the end of an era for this intriguing timepiece. For collectors and enthusiasts, though, the Milgauss remains a cherished piece in Rolex's history. Number 15. Cellini. Rolex's Cellini collection departed from their typical sporty and robust timepieces. Instead, this line embodied classical elegance and traditional craftsmanship. Named after the renowned Renaissance artist Benvenuto Cellini, these watches were a nod to Rolex's appreciation for the artistry and refinement of traditional Swiss watchmaking. Over the years, Rolex gradually discontinued many models within the Cellini lineup, culminating in the discontinuation of the Cellini Moon phase, marking the end of an era for this classical range. The remaining Cellini models appealed to those who valued both the prestige of the Rolex name and the traditional craftsmanship of Swiss watchmaking. While the Cellini collection may have ceased production, its spirit lives on in Rolex's dedication to creating exceptional timepieces that blend heritage with innovation. And number 16, last but not least, Yacht-Master 2. Designed specifically for yachting enthusiasts, the Rolex Yacht-Master 2 features a countdown timer that assists sailors in timing their race starts precisely. This functionality justified its place in Rolex's lineup dedicated to maritime pursuits. At its heart beats the Caliber 4161, an automatic movement equipped with a regatta chronograph complication. However, Rolex decided to discontinue the Yacht-Master 2 in 2024, removing the regatta timer from their current offerings. You see, the Yacht-Master 2, with its specialized regatta timer, was a niche timepiece designed for competitive sailing, a sport with a relatively small but passionate following. Its discontinuation may reflect Rolex's strategic shift towards broader market appeal and a focus on models with wider recognition and demand. In any case, this shift sparked discussions among enthusiasts, which now lacks a direct alternative with a regatta timing feature. Despite its discontinuation, the unique functionality and bold design of the Yacht-Master 2 continue to make it a sought-after piece among collectors and yachting enthusiasts alike. And there you have it, a glimpse into the timeless world of Rolex's watches. Each of these iconic timepieces represents the pinnacle of luxury, craftsmanship, and innovation, carrying a legacy that spans generations. So, which Rolex timepiece caught your eye? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to respond to every single one. Like and subscribe if you love Rolex, and if you don't subscribe, well, then it means that you don't dress all that impeccably. Well, that would be rough. Relax, it's just a joke. Until next time, keep exploring the timeless art of horology. If I told you that your old Rolex could be worth more than a brand new Tesla, would you believe me? Because some people are literally sitting on wrist-sized gold mines and don't even know it. In a world where your phone loses value the second that you unbox it, these watches, they're going up like Bitcoin in 2017. But here's the kicker. It's not just the obvious ones like the Daytona. Oh no. Some models that used to collect dust in drawers are now collecting six-figure bids. Let's talk, because you might just own one. Starting with number 1, the Rolex Explorer Rollsor, reference number 124273. Yellow gold against brushed steel creates a sharp contrast that feels both adventurous and refined. The smooth 18-karat yellow gold bezel reflects light with a warm glow, while the matte black dial adds a layer of depth, balanced by crisp white Arabic numerals and chroma-light lume that radiates cool tone clarity in low light. The 36mm case sits tight on the wrist, making it ideal for both tailored suits and off-duty casual. The sapphire crystal is flat and glare-resistant, giving it a clean view with minimal distortion. Its two-tone Oyster bracelet wraps comfortably, finished with an Oyster lock clasp that clicks in with precision. The automatic caliber 3230 movement runs with rock-solid accuracy and zero date complication, offering a perfectly symmetrical dial. Originally priced at around $9,255, it is now risen to $14,999, reflecting a 0.88% increase. This subtle gain signals long-term interest as collectors turn toward understated pieces with hybrid versatility and limited availability. Number 2, the Rolex Submariner No Date, reference number 14060. The Rolex Submariner No Date is a perfect blend of functional design and timeless style. With its 40mm stainless steel case, this dive watch features a clean black dial free of date windows, allowing for pure symmetry. Superluminova markers and hands provide excellent legibility, even in low light, while the aluminum bezel develops a unique patina over time, adding character to each piece. Its unidirectional rotating bezel offers precise dive timing, and the flat sapphire crystal enhances clarity and durability. The watch is paired with a solid Oyster bracelet and flip-lock clasp, ensuring a secure fit whether underwater or on land. Built for reliability, this Submariner is more than just a tool, it's an icon. Priced at $10,995, it remains a popular and appreciating model among collectors, showing consistent 5 to 8% annual value growth. The 140/60 stands as a strong investment and a wearable classic for any serious watch enthusiast. Number 3, the Rolex GMT Master 2, reference number 16760. Affectionately known as the Fat Lady, this masterpiece marks a pivotal evolution in the GMT line. Introduced in the 1980s, it was the first GMT Master 2 model, featuring a thicker 40mm case to accommodate the caliber 30/85 movement, allowing for independent hour hand adjustment without halting the time. Its bold black and red Coke bezel debuted here, becoming an enduring design icon. The solid link Oyster bracelet complements the robust case, delivering both durability and wrist presence. Though nicknamed for its heft, the watch wears comfortably while making a statement. Once priced at $11,070, values have soared to over $52,000 with a steady 5 to 8% annual appreciation. This vintage reference combines historical significance, distinctive style, and mechanical innovation, making it a highly collectible investment-grade timepiece. For enthusiasts and investors alike, the 16760 is more than a watch. It's a cornerstone of Rolex's modern tool watch legacy. Number 4, the Rolex Sea Dweller James Cameron, reference number 136660. This Rolex Sea Dweller is a tribute to extreme exploration and engineering mastery. Its striking gradient dial fades from deep blue to black, symbolizing James Cameron's 2012 solo descent to the Marianas Trench. Housed in a formidable 44mm Oyster steel case, it is engineered for the deep with a domed sapphire crystal and helium escape valve, offering an extraordinary 3,900 meters of water resistance. Inside beats the caliber 32/35 movement, boasting a 70-hour power reserve and Rolex's latest performance innovations. A solid Oyster bracelet with a glide lock clasp ensures a secure, comfortable fit even over a wetsuit. Despite its size, it remains wearable thanks to smart proportions and balance. With current prices ranging from $11,597 to $22,950 and showing steady value appreciation, this watch blends cutting-edge tech with strong collector interest. The 136/660 is more than just a dive watch, it's a symbol of human and horological depth. Number 5. The Rolex Datejust 41 Jubilee, reference number 126334. The Rolex Datejust 41 Jubilee blends timeless elegance with modern craftsmanship. Its white mother-of-pearl dial shimmers subtly with each movement, offering a natural iridescence that makes every piece unique. Factory-set diamond hour markers add just the right amount of brilliance, enhancing the dial without overpowering it. A fluted white gold bezel frames the 41mm case, giving the watch a formal edge that remains versatile for daily wear. The iconic Jubilee bracelet, with its polished center links and 5-piece construction, ensures both comfort and visual refinement. Powered by the Rolex caliber 32/35, it offers a robust 70-hour power reserve and reliable precision. Priced at $17,499, with a recent plus 1.82% uptick, this model continues to draw interest from collectors and investors alike. With its luxurious dial, strong movement, and enduring appeal, the 126/334 stands as a sophisticated long-term addition to any serious watch collection. Number 6. The Rolex Sky Dweller, reference number 326934. The 42mm case blends stainless steel with an 18-karat white gold fluted bezel that catches the light with every wrist tilt. The black dial keeps it grounded, sharp, and readable, with chromolite-filled hands and markers glowing vivid blue in low light. Its standout feature is the annual calendar with dual time zones, run by the caliber 9001, Rolex's most complex movement to date. Function meets luxury with the Oyster bracelet and a solid Oyster clasp that locks in clean. Currently priced at $19,495, it is up 8.5%, driven by high demand and low availability. A technical powerhouse that still flies just under the hype radar. Number 7. Rolex Yacht-Master 42, reference number 226659. The 42mm white gold case delivers stealth luxury, matte finished, and weighty without shouting. Its black Cerachrome bezel rotates bidirectionally with raised, polished numerals that stand out against the matte ceramic, built for both timing and presence. The black dial is crisp and legible, matched with chromolite lume for visibility in any light. Attached is the Oyster Flex bracelet, a metal blade reinforced and wrapped in high-performance elastomer, offering the comfort of rubber with the stability of a steel bracelet. Powered by the caliber 3235, it runs smoothly with a 70-hour power reserve. Rising from $24,993 to $64,314, it has seen a 6.81% value increase, favored by collectors chasing sporty refinement with precious metal appeal. Number 8, the Rolex Daytona Panda, reference number 126500LN. The 40mm stainless steel case now sports a sleek black Cerachrome bezel, giving the Daytona a sharp modern edge while keeping its iconic silhouette. The white Panda dial pops with black subdials at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, delivering instant legibility and that classic racing vibe. Chromolite hands and markers glow cool blue in the dark, perfect for any lighting. Inside, the upgraded caliber 4131 offers improved winding efficiency, shock resistance, and reliability. The Oyster bracelet with Easy Link extension ensures comfort for all-day wear. Priced at $34,450, it has seen a 2.55% rise. Still a serious collector's favorite, with performance and style nailed. Number 9, the Rolex Day-Date 40, reference number 228238. This 40mm yellow gold powerhouse shines with its iconic President bracelet, featuring semicircular three-piece links that blend comfort and elegance flawlessly. The dial's instant day and date apertures offer quick readability, powered by the caliber 3255 movement with a precision rating of -+2 seconds per day. A paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring and Paraflex shock absorbers ensure robustness and reliability. The concealed folding crown clasp adds sleekness to the luxurious 18-karat gold build. From $38,955 to $77,777, this model's 6.46% increase reflects enduring demand for Rolex's most prestigious symbol of success and craftsmanship. And finally, number 10, the Rolex Day-Date 36 Yellow Gold, reference number 128238. This 36mm yellow gold beauty commands attention with its stunning green ombre dial, dotted with sparkling diamond hour markers that catch light from every angle. The fluted 18-karat yellow gold bezel adds texture and depth, perfectly framing the dial's unique gradient. Powered by the caliber 3255, it offers precision and a 70-hour power reserve. The solid yellow gold President bracelet with a concealed folding crown clasp wraps the wrist in luxury and comfort. Priced at $47,995, it has surged 8.5%, proving this dazzling, bold day-date continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. So, whether you're wearing one of these on your wrist right now, or it's sitting in your dad's drawer collecting lint, check those references. Because Rolex isn't just telling time anymore, it's storing value. And hey, don't sleep on the weird ones, because in the world of collecting, the quirky, the discontinued, and the underappreciated are where the gold often lies. Now, drop us a comment down below. Did any of these surprise you? Did I miss your favorite? And also, if you enjoyed the ride, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button like it is a crown logo on a clasp. Today, we're going to be talking about something a little personal. How I'd buy my first Rolex if I had to start over. I mean, we've all been there, right? Now, if you're like me, you've probably daydreamed about that first Rolex for a while. You've watched all the videos, you've read all the articles, and maybe even you've started saving up. But the reality is, when you are about to drop serious cash on a watch like a Rolex, there is no room for mistakes. If I had to hit that reset button, here is exactly how I'd go about it. Number 1, I'd ignore the Rolex everyone buys first. Okay, let's start with the elephant in the room. Submariner, and Datejust. Don't get me wrong, they are classic, but they're also the ones that everyone's after. And let's be real here, they're a bit overrated. Why? Well, because if everyone's buying the same watch, it loses some of its uniqueness, right? Plus, these models are heavily counterfeited, making them more of a risk than a reward. If I were starting over, I would look at under-the-radar models. Take, for example, the Rolex Explorer 36mm. That's got history, it's durable, and it doesn't scream, "I'm trying to flex." Or maybe the Rolex Air King. That's quirky, it's fun, and not everyone has it. Plus, vintage Datejusts with unique dials? Don't even get me started. Think linen dials or Tiffany dials. Those are the pieces that are going to stand out in your collection. I'd go for a vintage Datejust 1601 with a linen dial. It's rare, it's classic, and it's never going to go out of style. Way more unique than a mass market Submariner, trust me. Number 2, I'd never pay retail at an AD. All right, let's talk about authorized dealers. They are not your friend, especially if you're a first-time buyer. Trust me, you're not going to be walking into an AD and getting VIP treatment. No, you're probably going to get stuck on a wait list for months, if not years. And when you finally get the call, you're looking at paying retail, or worse, an inflated price for a model that might not even be in high demand. It's like waiting for your turn to get picked in gym class and then ending up with the worst position on the team. Here's where you can flip the script. The gray market. It's not as shady as it sounds. Reputable sellers like Watchbox, Bob's Watches, or Chrono24 often have watches in stock that are below retail price. And the best part? No wait list. You get the watch you want when you want it. It's basically bypassing the AD system altogether and going straight to the source. Take this example. A buddy of mine paid $2,000 over MSRP for a Rolex Datejust at an AD. Meanwhile, a private seller had the exact same unworn model for $1,000 less. Think about that for a second. Do the math. It's a no-brainer. Number 3, I'd research Rolex resale trends before buying. Let's be real, resale value matters. A lot of first-time buyers don't think about it, but you should. You don't want to be stuck with a watch that's worth less than what you paid. The reality is that Rolex watches fluctuate in value, and some models actually appreciate over time. I would focus on models with long-term value retention, like steel sports models and vintage pieces. Forget the trendy releases like the Green Dial OP41. Those prices shoot up, and then they crash faster than ever. Research which pieces have staying power. Take the Rolex Milgauss. A couple of years ago, it wasn't the most popular, but then once Rolex discontinued it, prices shot up. That's the stuff you want to look for. Number 4, I'd buy a watch that matches my lifestyle, not just status. Let's get one thing straight here. Buying a Rolex isn't just about flexing. Sure, the day-date screams luxury and all that, but it's all about balance. I mean, if you're 20, you're still in college, and you're trying to pull off a day date, yeah, it might make people do a double take, but not for the reasons you think. That watch might just look a little too flashy for the campus coffee shop vibe. Now, if I were starting over and picking my first Rolex, I'm going to go with something that actually fits my lifestyle, not just my ego. For everyday wear, a Rolex Explorer 1 is the move. It's rugged, it's versatile, and it doesn't scream, "Look at me," but rather, I'm ready for anything. Whether I'm hiking on the weekends or running errands, it is a solid choice that is tough enough to handle anything, but at the same time, still classy enough for a dinner out. On the flip side, if I'm heading into the office every day, the Datejust would be a no-brainer. It's sleek, refined, and doesn't scream wealth, but it definitely gives off that "I've got my act together" energy. It's professional, it's classic, and it's not going to feel out of place in a boardroom. A day date on a 20-year-old? That's a little much. But the Explorer, that's a piece that you could rock at any age and never feel like you're trying too hard. It just works. Number 5, I'd avoid two-tone Rolexes as my first watch. Two-tone Rolexes? Not a great choice for your first watch. I know, they sound like a good compromise. Steel and gold, best of both worlds, right? But here's the thing. They just don't hold their value as well as full steel or full gold. Why? Two-tone models don't have that same timeless appeal as their all-steel counterparts. They can be a little bit trickier to pull off, and they aren't as versatile across different styles. A full steel Rolex? Now that's a piece that you can wear every single day, no problem. It's classic, it's durable, and it gets better with age. Take the Rolex Submariner two-tone, for example. It's got that flashy steel and gold combo, but guess what? It's dropped in value over time. On the flip side, the full steel Submariner, that's consistently gone up in value. Do you really want to buy a watch that's going to lose value the second that you walk out of the store? Yeah, didn't think so. So, when it comes to your first Rolex, go for something that's going to stand the test of time. Skip the two-tone drama and stick with the classics. Number 6, I'd choose the right Rolex size. This one's simple. Bigger isn't always better. Many luxury buyers go for watches that are way too big for their wrists. You think you're a 36mm guy, but then you end up looking like you're wearing a clock on your wrist. I would focus on finding the right size for your wrist. Here's the deal. A 36mm Rolex Datejust actually wears bigger than you think. Meanwhile, a 41mm Datejust could look way too oversized depending on your wrist size. Also, smaller sizes are making a comeback in popularity. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona is only 37mm, and now it is one of the most valuable Rolexes. It's about fitting the watch, not overloading it. Number 7, I'd buy a watch with a unique dial instead of a basic one. Now let's talk about dials. A black or silver dial is super safe, but let's be real, it's also pretty boring. I would steer clear of those standard options and go for something a bit more unique. Think about the champagne dial, the salmon dial, or even the Tiffany blue dial. These dial colors appreciate faster than the regular ones. A Rolex Oyster Perpetual 41 with a yellow dial skyrocketed in price. Meanwhile, the black dial version just stayed flat. Unique dials, they're the way to go. Number 8, I'd wait for a discontinued model. Here's the thing. New releases are fun, but they don't always hold their value. A lot of Rolex models actually gain value after they're discontinued. That's when the magic happens. Instead of rushing out to buy the newest thing, I would keep an eye on models that are about to be discontinued. You're gonna get way more bang for your buck once they stop making them. Example, remember the Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman? That was discontinued and then suddenly its value shot up. Meanwhile, the newer version, not so much. Number 9, I would avoid a Rolex with an engraving or custom work. Don't even think about it, engraving or custom diamonds on your Rolex. I get it, customization feels cool, but let's face it, it ruins the value. Always go for a factory original Rolex. Modifications, especially aftermarket diamonds, will tank the resale value, period. A Rolex day date with factory diamonds will always be worth more than one with custom diamonds. And number 10, I would prioritize the bracelet and clasp. Everyone talks about the case and the dial, but trust me, the bracelet is a huge deal. A lot of people don't realize that the bracelet is key for both comfort and durability. The Oyster, Jubilee, and President bracelets all offer something different depending on your lifestyle. Plus, some rare bracelet variations like River Oyster bracelets actually add historical value to your watch. A Rolex day date on a President bracelet? Iconic. Or the Datejust on Jubilee? Classic. Find the bracelet that suits you. Well, that's all from my side. Now it's your turn to share. Got any insights you want to share with everyone? Well, if so, drop it in the comments down below and I will be sure to respond to every single one of you. Like and subscribe if you love elegant timepieces. And if you don't subscribe, it means I'm just going to have to wait another day to onboard you. Catch you in the next one. Until then, keep your wrist game strong.